Boom! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for another one-take bag review here at The Perfect Bag. My name is Clint, and I'm excited to dive into another bag with you. And today, we are welcoming back a friend to the channel, CTactical out of Vietnam. You can see right above my head here, somewhere right up in here, this is a CT21 behind me. This beauty is a CT10. All right, that's what we're talking about today, the CT10, which is a backpack slash sling bag. We're going to get into what do I mean by that here in a minute. You know what we do on this channel. We do one-take bag reviews. That means we're going to do a full walkthrough of this bag. We're going to look at the outside and all the features. We're going to do an interior walkthrough, all the nooks and crannies, every single pocket on this bag. And then at the end of that walkthrough, you're going to get two things that I really like about the bag, two things that I think could be better, and an overall recommendation. Who is this the perfect bag for? All right, let's get started, everybody. Super hyped. 10-liter backpack. There's a lot of times on this channel where we'll review large slings that are creeping up into backpack territory. This is one of the first really small day packs that we've done that's creeping down into sling territory. We'll talk about the usefulness of a 10-liter backpack as a day pack, and we'll dive into everything about the bag. Let's get started on the exterior. You can see this is an all-black bag, murdered out as the kids say, and this bag is made out of 1000D. That's a lot of Ds. That maybe is the most Ds. 1000D Cordura. 1000D Cordura is my favorite of all the Cordura materials because I have two dogs, and 1000D seems to not be the pet hair magnet that the 500D or lesser Ds are. So 1000D, good stuff. All right, so really bomb-proof Cordura, beautiful bag, and lots going on the front of the bag in particular. Let's look at it. So you've got one hook and loop patch up top here, a whole hook and loop field right here. No silencer included, but have fun. Get some patches, kids. Down here you've got 3 rows of MOLLE webbing for attaching all of your bottles and cans and EDC pouches, or you can be like me and put your Sharpies and your sanitizer and, you know, the stuff you actually use every day, clipped to the front of the bag. I have a lot of fun with my MOLLE. I've got a little hooky hook and a lightning cable and some Sharpies. They do sell quite a few pouches that would attach to this bag. So you can get them from CTactical, or you can hit up 511 or Amazon or wherever and get yourself a MOLLE pouch. No worries, it will attach. Check out behind me. I've got one on my CT21 in the same hook and loop field, no issues. All right, so anything else on the front of the bag? I think that's it on the front. We'll get into the pockets here in a second. You do have a really nice foam padded grab handle on the top of the bag. There is not a hydration pass-through port up here, okay? So if you're thinking about getting this bag for, you know, hiking and day tripping and running, just, you know, be aware there is not a hydration port up on top of the bag. Not something that I've ever needed, but I know it's something that a lot of people use. On the sides of the bags, you have 3 rows of MOLLE here, 1 row up top, and that's repeated on the other side. This is convenient because this is about what you need if you want to attach a secondhand market, aftermarket, whatever, a generic bottle holder. Like if you want to clip a bottle holder to the side of your bag, you've got the MOLLE attachment points to do so. All right, on the back of this bag, let's flip these straps out of the way. You have a molded back panel that is really sturdy and stiff. Now, sturdy and stiff may not be the most comfortable thing in the world, but sturdy and stiff gives this bag its shape and its structure. So I will take shape and structure over, you know, memory foam. Memory foam, this is not. This is a stiffer foam, okay? Listen. It's not cardboard, it is foam, but it is stiff. Be aware. You have been warned. All right, we're going to talk straps here in a minute, but do know that you have a sternum strap that is attached with a Duraflex buckle, so everything you would need there. And then these straps are removable. Again, I promise. We're going to talk straps here in just a second. You know what? Why not? Let's just do it. Let's jump in. Meet me in camera number 2. Let's talk about these straps. All right, time to check out these straps as promised. And take a look-see here. You can see they're not actually sewn to the top of the bag. Why? Well, this is the quick release mechanism that allows you to convert this bag easily from a backpack to a sling bag. How does it work? Well, it's as simple as this. You unhook this one completely, move this one over to here, or vice versa. Unhook this one completely and move this one over to here, and that allows you to hook this sling bag up as a sling bag on whichever shoulder you'd like. So let's just test this out. Boom, it releases. You slip this off. Same thing over here. Boom. It releases. Well, there we go. Sorry, folks. Sometimes I fudge these up. All right. And then we're going to take this one off completely. So you also have to unhook the bottom. Boom. And then it's as simple as rehooking at the top. Slip it in, pop it on. Now you have a sling bag. That's pretty good. If you'll remember, I did a video recently where I converted a backpack into a sling bag in pretty much the same manner, but this is actually well built and professional as opposed to the $10 backpack that I snip, and cut one of these straps off. And this you're able to easily reverse to a sling on the different side or make it back into a backpack. So, great strap system. Really comfortable too. Here's a peek at the top handle that we were talking about earlier. And now I think it's time for us to talk pockets. And we're gonna do that by starting off with this pocket on the front, the quick access pocket. Zoom, boom, look at that. High contrast orange interior. This is 500D Cordura, really nice. You've got 3 pin pockets in here. Pin pocket 1, 2, and 3. You do have a small key leash, a wallet pocket in here, and then a giant drop pocket. I've got my nano bag and my blue light blocking glasses. This pocket runs all the way down. Really, really nice. So similar pocket to what you find on the CT15 and the CT21. All right. Now, how do we open this sucker? Well, if you're a fan of zippers, I've got good news for you. This bag has 1, 2, 3, 4 zippers. Why does this bag have 4 zippers? Well, this bag has 4 zippers so that you can wear it easily as a sling on either side and not worry about moving said zippers. You can keep 2 on this side and 2 on this side and easily open the bag as a sling from either side. Really, really smart. Nice. All right, little overkill maybe, but nice. So let's undo this thing and look at this full clamshell. Very nice. And it's like an inch short of a full clamshell because of these 4 zippers. So, you know, you got me on a technicality there. On the front panel here, we have 2 pockets. We've got this nice top pocket up here, which is a little quick access pocket. Just tossed in some Advil and some chapstick in there. Then you've got the secondary pocket. This one's really interesting. Take a look at this. So it's a mesh pocket. Obviously, you can see that. So you can see through this pocket. But it also has 2 rows of attachment points, just little stretchy, elastic, mole sized. Mole. I put a battery backup in there. And you've got zippers on both sides of this pocket. Now, why again with the zippers on both sides? Well, imagine you're wearing this as a sling bag. You sling it around to the front, and then no matter which shoulder you had it on, you have zippers on the outside on that side, and you can access this pocket from the outside of the bag without flipping it around, without taking the bag off, etc. So Really good thinking from the folks at CTactical. Really innovative, really smart. Okay, now the back side of this bag looks like it has a laptop sleeve here, right? But this is a laptop sleeve that they sell separately. It's only about 10 bucks. We'll get into price here in a minute. But really nice admin panel here. Underneath the admin panel, you've got 2 rows of hook and loop. So this bad boy just drops right down into there. Attaches. You could attach EDC pouches, of course, anything you want it to. This little admin office compartment has a stretchy compartment on the front here. Very nice. Then it has a tablet sleeve that's padded. Very nice. And then a 15-inch laptop sleeve. Again, very, very useful, very padded. And as you can see here, it suspends the bag or the laptop off the floor of the bag. It's a little stretchy too, so you can get a thicker item in there if you'd like. Yeah, it's just a really nice admin pocket option. Really, really good. All right, so high contrast orange interior, but when you drop in this black laptop compartment, it does kind of take away from that. So not as bright orange with that in here. Okay, really nice. That's all the pockets. I think it's time. Meet me back at camera number 1. All right, we've seen the bag, the inside, the outside. 10 liters, 10 liters. Interesting, right? A really neat size for a backpack. And it's definitely an EDC backpack, and it's a minimalist EDC backpack at that, right? So you're not gonna overload this thing. You just can't. Now, I guess, technically you could overload it if you're putting 500 million pouches on the outside of it, but don't do that. Yeah, so at the end of the review, you'll get to see me wearing this bag. I'll wear it as a sling and as a backpack so that you know kind of what's the difference, how does it ride, what does it look like. For reference, for those of you wondering, I'm 6'2", 200 pounds. It's a beautiful, beautiful body, right? So that's the size of me as a model, so compare that to you. All right, so, wow, neat bag, neat bag. It's got a lot of tricks. So, what are 2 things that I really like about the bag? Well, the first thing that I really like about the bag is the actual mechanism for conversion of backpack to sling. Frankly, couldn't be easier. And the way that they've built it out, you don't just hide one of the straps, you unclip it, and because it's so easy, you could go left shoulder or right shoulder here, and because they've added the zippers in on both sides and on both sides of the interior pocket, you're not making any sacrifices at all with turning this into a sling bag. Yeah, and you can pick either shoulder and it's the same bag for you. So yeah, really, really cool. The second thing that I really like about this bag is CTactical continues to get better and better and better and better with their materials and with their construction. So if you've been following along since the start with CTactical, you may know that they've kind of worked their way into this and they've been figuring it out, trying all kinds of different bags, different kinds of form factors, big bags, little bags, all kinds like X-Pack, Cordura, everything. So I got this one in my hands and I said, this is really, really well made, and they continue to get better. So materials and construction, a win, a win. We can add on price point to this as well. You're talking 60 bucks for this backpack, 70 bucks if you add on the office interior compartment, which you really should, right? So you're talking 70 bucks. It used to be the case that shipping was insane, and it still is the case shipping to some parts of the world. I'm not sure exactly what changed. Maybe they've got, a warehouse in the US now, but shipping prices have actually gotten much more reasonable on CTactical. And so if that's something that puts you off back in the day, you put something in your cart and it said $50, $75 bag, $50 shipping. Not anymore. Check it out. Your results may vary, I guess, but lately my shipping charges when I've purchased bags from CTactical, very reasonable. Not free, but very reasonable. And they're not the only bag company in the universe that charges for shipping. So, all right, two things that I think could be better about this bag. Well, I guess the first one is just a dead simple one, which is that, since they went vertical on the interior pocket, it would have been interesting to see them attempt a vertical pocket that has zippers on both sides on the front pocket as well. It's not a deal breaker. I think also that might be off-putting to some folks who are going to wear it as a backpack. And I think a lot of people actually will end up still wearing this as a backpack and not converting it to a sling. It would have just been interesting. But again, not a deal breaker. I think the only other thing that I would say that I think could be slightly better about this bag is, I get it with the admin pocket that you add on. I don't know, maybe they're going to come out with a laptop version later, but just toss in the laptop sleeve on the back. Their laptop sleeves are actually really, really good. So I don't know. When you put in this admin panel, it does kind of take up the whole bag. So, you can get maybe one jacket in there with this laptop sleeve, but that's it, really. If you are using this for a laptop carry and you are going to use the office, you just got to know you're pretty much going to lose the entire bag except for your pockets and probably 2 liters of space. Now, it's not the end of the world because you do get storage for your laptop and for your tablet and another pocket. So you're not giving up space and getting nothing. You're getting storage. Yeah, I guess your mileage may vary on that. Some people don't need these for a laptop carry, and it would be extra cost and extra money, and the bag would cost more. Probably pushing $80, $85 if it had a laptop sleeve built in and that extra construction cost. Yeah, that's it. That's the bag. That's the review. Who is this the perfect bag for? Let's talk about that. Well, I guess we're comparing this to a small GoRuck Bullet, right? I think that's what we're doing, or a Topo Designs day pack. Anything in that very tiny backpack category. If you're comparing this to a large sling, the 511 LV series, I guess, Vertex has some really large slings, the commuter sling, etc. I think this is maybe one of the best large slings you can buy. And, interestingly enough, it's an insanely comfortable backpack. Like, I wore this week, and I was delighted. If you're used to carrying a 25-liter backpack, the weeks that you switch off and go with a smaller backpack, they just feel freeing. So, trimming down your carry into your absolute necessities and going with a true day pack rather than a kind of an EDC, everything you might need kind of bag. Yeah. So who is it the perfect bag for? If you're a minimalist and you just want a day pack, for the money, that's pretty damn good. And I think you'd be very happy. You have to like this kind of tactical look, right? This is definitely not pure on office carry, but if you can be more casual and you can rock the tactical look, man, go for it. Super cool. Super cool. I really like the bag, and I really continue to be impressed by the folks at CTactical and just how fun they are. They're not stuck in the mud. They're trying new things. They're a fun follow on Instagram. Yeah, check them out. Check them out. Even if this bag isn't right for you, maybe you'll catch a snow leopard. Maybe you'll get, a slick version of one of their bags. Maybe you'll get a funky mashup camo colorway. Like, they got a lot of cool stuff going on, and I like to support these guys. They're having fun, and I'm having fun. All right, everybody, thank you for coming back for another One Take Bag review. I hope you enjoyed getting to see the CT10, the smallest in the CT backpack series. Let me know what you think. I will, everybody. See you next time. Bye for now.